Yeah, it has been a while, Casey, and these things do take time. It takes a lot of planning, just like anything else, and to make sure we got it right. And we're just really grateful that we got it done. Next month, May 11th, he's going to be 116 up in the heavens, looking down upon us and very happy and smiling. The quote on the back of his monument talks about he never really understood why God kept him here this long. And he said that a lot of people said that he was here to help others. And in many cases, he would just bring a smile upon people's face. That was one of his greatest gifts, to make people smile. And he's been just a wonderful friend, a wonderful gift to everyone in Austin and throughout the country.
This was the governor that was instrumental in getting him here at the cemetery. Is that right?
Yes, it was incredible. The governor had invited him over to the mansion, and we brought him over for his 109th birthday to have cake with the governor. And that was when the governor was sitting there, and Mr. Overton challenged him to a wheelchair race. And it was, they didn't have the race because the governor said he didn't want to show him up. But it was a wonderful experience, a wonderful relationship, and then of course, he spoke at his funeral, and it meant a lot to him how supportive he was of the veterans, and of course Mr. Overton, and was instrumental in making sure that this was his final resting place, and that was one of Mr. Overton's final requests as well, to rest here in the East Austin in the Texas State Cemetery. So it was the governor that helped make that happen, and we were very grateful.
The actual monument, labor of love, y'all had to raise money, and local disabled veterans were instrumental in that.
Yes. There's so many wonderful veteran service organizations out there, but Mr. Overton was a disabled veteran himself, and the local chapter, the Lone Star chapter, reached out and said, how can we help? And they were the local nonprofit that helped raise the money to resurrect this beautiful monument.
And who's the designer of the monument?
Well, we have to have a debt of gratitude to Donna and Gilbert Beal with Beal Memorial Art. They have over 200 pieces in this beautiful cemetery, and when we met with them, they said absolutely it would be an honor to do it. So they put a labor of love into this beautiful piece of work, and they did a great job. So we're very, very grateful to them.
And they did the Chris Kyle Monument too.
They did. They did the Chris Kyle Monument, and like I said, close to 200 more in this cemetery alone.
Last question. Y'all were friends. How are you feeling today with your cigar and your monument, final resting place for Richard Overton?
Yeah, final resting place. It's been a long time coming, I met him when he was 106. We became friends instantly, so I was blessed to be able to call him a dear friend for 6 years. Took him to meet the president in D.C., hung out with him a lot. Some of my fondest memories was probably riding around in his truck with him, smoking cigars, going to H-E-B, picking up butter pecan ice cream and Tampa Sweet cigars. But it's very rare that, in my opinion, in life, that you run into people like that and you build a relationship and a friendship that is from the heart. The quiet moments just sitting on his porch was priceless. I miss him dearly. I think about him all the time. And I'm just blessed to be able to cross paths with him, and someday we'll meet again.